Hello and welcome to my channel. So we are going to really just randomly channel messages, and so these are going to be very general. It may resonate for you, it may resonate for a loved one, but I actually just woke up this morning and just felt this need to channel some messages for you. And these will be short messages. You may be able to see here, but I have a lot of card decks, so I'm just going to pick some decks, go where spirit leads me to go and just get some messages out to you. And again, so take what makes sense for your energy, take what really resonates for you. Again, these are general. So it may be something that you need confirmation on. It may be something that you just need a word of encouragement. So we'll just get started here. All right, so I'm going to start with this Metatron deck. So we have Shine On. So one more card there. Yeah, Fly Free, Shine On. Okay, so we have Shine On and Fly Free. Yeah, so this is for, I think, those of you that just need this word of encouragement to, continue on, right? So you see the choppy waters below, but you're up here. You've risen above that, right? So your energy has you all the way up here, and you're going to be this beacon of light, or you are this beacon of light. And so Spirit is saying, shine on and fly free, right? Those choppy waters, those things that are surrounding you, there are no worries. There are no worries for you. Shine on. That's beautiful. And so let's see. Fly free. Let yourself be free, right? The light is there. The light is within you. Yeah. So we have fruition. So it says, rest assured, your dreams and visions will come to fruition. Yeah. So don't worry about the choppy waters, right? Don't worry about the choppy waters. Your dreams will come to fruition. All you have to do is fly, right? All you have to do is fly. That's beautiful. Okay. I'm going to try the unicorn deck here. Well, this is fun. And I think these are just going to be some short, very direct, I think, burst of messages. And so I'm just going to, like I said, whatever Spirit brings forth strongly is what will come out. And I have a bunch of decks here. And so I'm just going to pick them out as I'm led to use them. Freedom. So that's freedom. Okay. So that may be similar to the previous message as well. So it says, that flying free. So it says, live wild and free. Choose your freedom. Claim your independence. All right. So we have freedom. I think I'm going to go here. This is a beautiful card. So I'm going to do this one. Freedom. Oh, there's 3 cards there. Yeah. All right. So we have, Yeah, so we have New Beginnings, Archangel Metatron. And I was just using the Metatron deck in the previous note, so in the previous message. So we have Archangel Metatron coming in again. We have Authentic Purpose, Angel Guide Orion, right? And then we have Nurture Yourself with Love and Compassion, right? So this freedom is coming in strong right now. And I think for those of you that are, you know, maybe feeling like you are restricted, but Spirit wants you to know that you are not restricted, right? All you have to do is set your wings and start to fly, right? Because your new beginning is here. Your new beginning is coming. Either it's here or it's coming. But you need to spread your wings and fly, right? Focus on your authentic purpose, right? Focus on your authentic purpose. Focus on your dreams, manifesting your dreams into reality, right? Because you have the freedom, right? You're not restricted. And I want to say that a few times. You are not restricted. So this restriction for some of you, right? For some of you, again, this is a general reading. So take what really makes sense for your energy and where you are when you're viewing this video. But for some of you, the restriction is an illusion, right? I think you're afraid because, if I'm linking the previous message, because of those choppy waters that may be around you. But you're soaring high above that. You're soaring high above that. And I still have the previous card here too, right? So you're soaring high above those choppy waters. And so Spirit is saying, let your light shine. Be your authentic self, right? Follow your authentic purpose. Follow your authentic purpose, right? And be gentle with yourself, right? Those restrictions, it may be restrictions that are in your mind, right? For some of you, it's restrictions that you may be putting on yourself, and they, it just may be illusions, I'm feeling like, for some of you. And so those of you will know where, if you know that you are really making, being really hard on yourself, right? So Spirit wants you to have some compassion for yourself, because if you can have compassion and love for yourself and nurture yourself, that freedom, that energy of freedom will flow freely. Okay? All right. I want to do unicorns again. What messages do we have, Spirit? We have two. So we have flow and gentleness. Oh my gosh. So we keep getting the same message very strongly. Okay. So it says, find an easier path forward. Surrender to the outcome. Release your expectations. Okay. Flow. And then we have gentleness. Yeah. Be kind to yourself and others. Honor your gentleness. Speak words of love. Okay. So, again, so for some of you, again, this is about sort of letting your energy flow without restriction, right? And I think without restriction that you're putting on yourself, right? And so as you're looking at what what you see as choppy waters, Spirit wants you to release that. And it's the expectations. I think that, you know, for some of you, you're so focused on the outcome, right? And it's really hard. We all do this, I think. Like we all, you know, because we have our dreams and we see, you know, the end. You know, we want to stay focused on what the outcome is going to be. And, you know, to some degree we have to do that, but not so much to the point where we want to try to control every aspect of how we get there. And I think that's where some of us, you know, would want to release the outcome, right? And so when people say release the outcome, it's really, you know, it's not to not focus on the outcome. It's just to allow the energy to flow authentically and naturally for your path to your outcome, right? And so there's this gentleness that you need to have with yourself, right? And with others as you are traveling on your path. Right? So letting it flow and being gentle with yourself. Yeah. And so as I said, you know, it's not easy, right? It's not easy sometimes to release, like hand over the outcome to Spirit, to the universe. It's not easy to do that. But Spirit is asking you to make the effort, right? Make the effort to do that because it's going to benefit you in the end, right? It's going to benefit you in the end to allow yourself, make the effort to really allow your energy to flow, right? Make that effort to release the restrictions that you put on yourself. Make that effort to be more gentle, right, with yourself, right? And so do the work here. It's really about the work of loving yourself and being gentle with yourself, right? Letting that energy flow freely. Because I think, you know, many of us, like I said, oftentimes when we're on our journey, we're on our path, you know, we want to control that, we want to make it happen, but there's some degree of allowing that energy to flow that we need to have in order to receive all of the blessings that will come as we're on that path, all right? And so we have strength and guidance, right? And so whatever strength you need, whatever guidance that you need, you know, call on Spirit, call on your ancestors, call on your guides, call on the angels that are standing with you, call on your spiritual tribe, right? For that strength and guidance to help you make this transition, right? To this sort of new way of flowing, new way of moving with your energy. Because as you do this, your frequency will raise, your vibration will become higher, right? And then more of these things will make sense to you, and then it will come more naturally. Okay? All right, so let's see here. I'm going to do Metatron again, and then I'm going to do an animal card. Let's see here. Actually, I was, but I think I'm going to do that. All right, let's see. This card turns sideways, so we'll see if it comes out. It's about the chakras. Yeah, light body. So it's really opening up all of your chakras, right? And flowing with all of your energy. Okay. So we have family, circles of life, and we have ancestors, right? So this is beautiful, right? Because you have family, circles of life, you have ancestors, appreciation, and healing, right? So for those of you, you have your connections. So I think for some of you that may be feeling alone, right? That may be feeling alone. You have your connections. You have your connections to your ancestors. You have your connection to your tribe that you can depend on and understand that you are not alone. You are not alone. Right? So I think I want to do this one. So what is it about the family here, Spirit? What is it about the family here? Yeah. So we have energy clearing with positive energy. Yeah, and so these are very, like you can feel the positive, the love, I think, from both of these cards, right? And so that positive energy of family and ancestors, right? That love, I think, that surrounds you. And so for some of you that are needing to clear your space, clear your energy, right? And you're feeling, some of you may be feeling alone, but you're not alone. And so there's so much positive energy around you that you can clear out. You can use it to help you gain strength. You can use it to help you clear your energies. This is positive energy. This is love, right? Your family, your ancestors. This is love. This is connection, right? This is positive energy. And so you really connect with that to help clear out your heart space, right? Really connect with that. So those of you that are feeling like, for those of you that are feeling like there's some energy clearing that needs to happen within your heart space, right? And I think your mind, your gut is telling you, right? Your soul, your higher self is telling you that you need to clear some energy in your heart space, right? And so understand that family is family. You know, your ancestors, there's love, there's connection there, right? And so I think for some of you, when clearing out that heart space, there may be some forgiveness that needs to happen with this family. Okay? So clearing that energy, right? with positive energy, right? And that positive energy for some of you may be this forgiveness, right? With some family members or something, or some people, friends, family close to you, right? That's really maybe part of your tribe, or not part of your tribe, but just your family, some family member, right? So there's some forgiveness that needs to happen for some of you. And I think, call on your ancestors to help you with clearing that energy in your heart space so that you can have this forgiveness and move forward. And I really think this is about a family member for some of you, where forgiveness is required here in order for you to really raise your vibration and your frequency and continue on your authentic path. Okay? All right, so let's go here. I keep seeing animal cards, but I haven't pulled the animal card yet. I just love the animal cards, but every time I think I want to do it, Spirit says, no, do this one. So here we are. So I hope that some of this is resonating for some of you. Again, these are general messages. I'm really just channeling what comes out here. And so take what makes sense for your energy. Take what you feel strong, what messages you feel strongly connected to that makes sense for you. Harmony and resolution. Yeah, sacred plan. Okay. Harmony and resolution. Yeah. And so, this may be connected to the previous energies, what I'm feeling here. And so that when I was talking about that clearing out your energy, right? And the card is still here. So clearing out that energy with positive energy, that begins within you, right? So that harmony and resolution where there's some forgiveness, that harmony and resolution begins within you, right? And then for those of you that are really just, I think, trying to find balance, right? Trying to find balance. And so this, again, I think this is about that flow, like releasing the restrictions that you put on yourself and allow your energy to really flow, because that's part of the sacred plan, right? You see how the energy is just flowing around her, right? It's her path, it's her energy, it's her authenticity, it's her allowing her energy to just flow with the universe, right? And so releasing that outcome, right? Releasing that outcome and allowing the energy to flow as you move through your path, right? That's the harmony and resolution that comes from within, right? That's the harmony and resolution that allows you to flow. And so you're here on that, being that beacon of light, and where down here it could be choppy waters, or those choppy waters could be an illusion. But nonetheless, this is you moving forward. This is you moving with your energy. And for those of you that, where this is about relationships, either family or other relationships, having that forgiveness brings in that harmony and resolution within your soul, right? It brings in that flow of energy that you need, right? So the forgiveness is really for you, right? So that your energy, your frequency, your vibration can raise and you can move forward, right? celebration. So it says, celebrate your achievements. You truly are a gift to the universe. Yeah, and so this is where you want to be, right? And so that sacred plan of flowing, allowing your energy to flow with the universe, right? That's part of what needs to happen and part of the plan for you to manifest your dreams, manifest those things that you've been dreaming about into reality, and you will have your celebration, right? And then for some of you, I feel like this is confirmation, right? I feel like some of you where a spirit is acknowledging here that you've done this, right? You've created the harmony and resolution. You've followed the flow of the energy with your sacred plan. And so you've reached a phase where you're in a celebration, right? You're in a celebration for what you've achieved, for what you've accomplished. That's beautiful, right? So some of you have done this and you are celebrating right now, and congratulations, right, on your achievements. And I think there's so much more to come. And then some of you, this is what you want to capture, right? You want to capture this flow, this harmony and resolution within your soul and move through your sacred plan, flowing your energy with the universe. I love this card here. The energy is just flowing throughout her entire body, through her hair, everything. All right, so let's keep moving. All right, so now let's do an animal card. All right, let's see here. Ooh. So we have 4 cards here. So we have always prepared, patience, magic, and authentic. Yes. Right. All right. So I'm going to read these here. So it says, the squirrel, always prepared. So you are the expert of hard work and hard play. Your cheerful and fun disposition is a blessing to everyone. Don't let life's distractions take you off course. Make a plan for the future, and life will give you all you need, right? And so I think for some of you, right, you're in the preparation phase. And so you're needing to prepare and have some patience, right? Have some patience and believe in the universe. Believe in the magic that's within you. Believe in what you can do, right? Believe in what's within. Believe in your authentic self. Don't be afraid to be you. Don't be afraid to manifest what's in your soul, right? Believe in the magic that's within you. Believe in the power that's within you, right? Be courageous and be patient. So this is the Heron, and it says patience. And so it says, create a place in nature's stillness. Be renewed and be renewed. Take time alone to find balance. Step confidently towards your purpose. Patience will bring you rewards. Yeah. So there's the patience you want to be prepared. And so for those of you that have, feel like you've been preparing, you've been working and working and working, and you've been preparing and you've been doing, all the things that you need to do, Spirit is just saying, be patient, right? And let the universe, let it unfold, because it will. If you are doing the work, right? If you are doing the work, then the time will come, right? It will pay off, right? So for those of you that are doing the work, hold on and continue to do the work and move forward, because the time will come for you to celebrate. And those of you that that you're not doing the work, Spirit is asking you to put the work in. Put the work in. And so you have to put the work in, right? Whatever your dreams are, whatever you want to manifest, it's not going to fall out of the sky, right? You've got to put the work in, and then have some patience and believe, right? Believe. And so it says the dragonfly here, magic. So it says, I embrace my transformation. I courageously let go of the past. The magic of nature is in me. I am brilliant and I am blessed. Yeah. And so both of these cards here talk about, nature and connecting with nature. And so I think for some of you, where if you are growing impatient, right, with all of the hard work that you're putting in, Spirit wants you to be gentle with yourself and connect with nature to help you find, some balance and release of that energy of frustration, right? That energy of, thinking it may not happen, right? Release that energy. So maybe for some of you, connecting with nature may be a big thing here for you. Connecting with, just in general, the element of earth, right? So for some of you, and again, you don't have to be an earth sign to connect with the element of earth, but for some of you, it may give you that balance of what you need in order to be patient, right? And embrace what's happening right now, right? So wherever you are right now, when you're watching this video, you want to embrace the now, right? And so the now is asking you to be patient. The now is asking you to continue to work hard, or begin to work hard, right? Begin to prepare. And you're going to do this with authenticity, right? With your authentic self. And so it says, reach out to your tribe in times of need. Family gives you strength when you face the storm. Love your uniqueness. You are full of surprises. Break free from others' expectations. Just be yourself. Yeah. So focus on, manifesting what's in your soul, what's really you. And don't compromise from that. Oh, okay. And so for some of you, don't compromise your authenticity because you think that things aren't moving fast enough and that you need to move. Maybe you need to go a different route. Maybe you need to do something different, right? Don't compromise your authenticity because you are thinking, because you're being frustrated, right? Don't make those kind of decisions, is what I'm feeling here, right? So trust your authentic self, right? Embrace what you are transforming to. So some of you may be going through a transformation, right? You're starting to recognize who you really are. And Spirit is asking you to trust that, right? Trust that. Call on your ancestors and your guides for help, right? As you go through any transitions that you're going through right now, right? To help you take on that energy of patience. gratitude, hidden night. So it says, I am grateful, and this loving energy fills every single cell of my body. Yeah, so this gratitude, you know, I think for those of you that I said are trying to, you're working, and you're prepared, you're doing the work, and it's not happening yet. And Spirit is wanting you to have some patience. And I think just in order to release this energy of frustration, go to a place of gratitude, right? Gratitude is always that when you're in a place of lower energy, of frustration for some of you, which is what we're talking about here, hanging on to that gratitude, switching to thinking of what you're grateful about, right? That can raise your vibration, right? And then it can raise your vibration enough that you can now make those other higher connections, right? So switching to a place of gratitude whenever you're feeling down, whenever you're feeling frustrated, that's like that hook, right? That will pull you up into a higher vibration, a higher frequency, so that then you can be closer to the frequencies that you really need to be at, and make those switches, transformations, and shifts that you need, right? So gratitude is always that in-between hook that can pull you up, right? If you just make that switch to thinking of what you're grateful for, right? It's that raising a vibration just enough to get you to a place where you can start to connect with the other higher energies. Okay. All right. I feel like there's one more here, so I'll do this one. One more. Yeah, healthy body. So it says, every little cell in my body is happy and healthy. Yeah, and so Spirit doesn't want you to worry, right? I think that's a gate here. And so for those of you that I think really, some of you may be really worried, about your path forward, about this, you have this frustration. Some of you are thinking, it may not happen. And Spirit is wanting you to have some patience and not be so worried, right? You don't want to worry and really affect your body in that way, right? In this negative way. All right? So don't cause yourself, a whole lot of stress. Try to have more patience and gentleness with yourself. Okay. That one was a bit longer. So we're going to go back to Metatron again. And see here. All right. Authentic self. Who are you? Yeah. It's so funny how these readings keep connecting, right? We were just talking about authentic self. And so we'll see what else comes out here. Who are you? Yeah, balance needed. Yeah. So we have authentic self, who are you, and balance needed. There, yeah. And so I think what we were the energy that we were pulling in before, I think is carrying over some here. And so I think for those of you towards the end of the previous message where we were talking about, for those of you that are trying to figure out, that are trying to come to an understanding of who you are and your authentic self, right? And so I think that's what Spirit is really wanting you to really focus on. Those of you that are in that place where you're trying to understand your authenticity, right? You're trying to understand what that word really means for you. And so Spirit is wanting you to have some balance. So let's try to understand what this balance is about here. Signs and reminders, okay? Guardian angel. Expect miracles. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So for some of you where I think you're trying to figure out again, what does authentic self means for you, right? What does the word authenticity, what does that really mean for you in your soul, right? And I think for some of you, Spirit has been trying to help you with this, right? Spirit has been trying to send you, the signs, the synchronicities, sending you, bits of information to help you move towards that. And so I think there are some of you that know this. There are some of you that know this. And so there's a balance needed. And I feel this is more like the balance is really this I think shift in understanding, shift in, I think, shift in a way of thinking, shifting in your mind, right? Because when you're really trying to focus on your authentic self, right? You can only do that from a place of understanding, a place of balance, so that you can see truth. Okay, and okay, yeah. So that you can see the truth of who you are, right? And it's a beautiful truth, but nonetheless, it's truth, right? It's the truth in who you are. And so there's a balance of energy, a shift that some of you need to make. Again, this is really geared towards those of you that are trying to understand, who you are, your authentic self. What does that mean to you? How do you move forward with that, right? So there's a balancing of energy. There's a shift that needs to take place in your mind. And so for some of you, that balance has to do with letting go, some of you letting go of those things that don't serve you, right? Letting go of those things that don't serve you. Seeing the truth of the signs, right? So I think some of you are seeing the signs, and so Spirit is wanting you to connect the dots. Connect the dots, right? Connect the dots with the signs. Call on your guardian angels to help you, right? Call on your guardian angel to help you with this transformation, right? So that this transformation that will bring you balance. It's a transformation that's needed that will bring you balance. and expect, and be positive, right? Expect the best, right? Always have high or good expectations, right? Expect miracles to happen for you. Expect miracles to happen for you, right? Connect with your guardian angels for guidance, right? Because this is a transformation, right? This is a transformation that needs to happen for you. And it will bring you the balance that you need. I feel like this one here. Let's do affirmations. Okay, so we have relationships and hope. So it says, I am surrounded by relationships of love, harmony, balance, abundance, and much more. Yeah, so for those of you that are really trying to, again, really try to understand who you are and your authentic self. And there are some signs of relationships that don't serve you, right? And so Spirit really wants to focus in on that for a second, and understanding that if those relationships don't serve you, you have to move past them and really give energy to those relationships that are really of love, of harmony, of abundance, right? So harmony, love, balance, that is abundance, right? It's abundance with relationships that are really true and good and have love, right? And so whatever hope that you think is lost, understand that it's not lost. There's always hope, right? Whatever discouraging things that you may be feeling right now, as you try to figure out, your authenticity, right? Understand that you will do this. You will go through this transformation. You will have relationships of love and harmony and balance. Expect the miracles, right? So it says, I am filled each day with hope, knowing that tomorrow is a new day and anything is possible. So expect the miracles, right? Expect the miracles. Call on your guardian angels when you are feeling, a little disconnected, not in balance, and focus on shifting your energy, going through that transformation, and believing in the power of miracles, believing in the power of hope. And so hope is another thing. So when I talked about gratitude, as that hook, hope is also that hook, right? Hope is that hook where if you're in a place of, that you're not feeling so positive, and we all go there, right? We all are there sometimes where we may feel, and it may be for a short time, right, for some of us, but nonetheless, we still go there. And so, but Spirit doesn't want anyone to stay there, right? You want to be able to make that switch, make that shift out of that place of where you're not having hope, or you feel like things may not happen, right? And so hope is that hook that will help you to raise your vibration just enough so that you can really start to get some balance and clear your mind, and then make those connections to those higher vibrations and those higher frequencies, right? To really pull yourself all the way out, right? So hope is that in between, that hook that you need, that you can reach to, right? When you're at a place of, again, not expecting miracles, or thinking that it's, certain things are not going to happen, right? Hope is that hook to raise you up, just like gratitude. Hope is that hook to raise you up just enough. And if you hook on that higher vibration from where you are at that moment, it will help you to raise yourself even higher. And you can make those other connections. Okay? All right, so I think that we are going to stop here. So I hope that this was helpful for you, fun for you, informative. Some of it resonated for you. Thanks for watching. Love and bright light to all of you.